Hi, I'm Christy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm here with all the October new releases and my reading plans for the month. Alright, I'm so excited that it is October. We are right in the middle of fall and I am loving it so much. Fall is my favorite season. It's another stacked month of new releases. I'm very excited. And I have some exciting book club reads and a readathon announcement today, so let's jump right in. As always, I'm going to link every book below, so if you want to go back and grab any of these for yourselves, I have all of the book titles and author names listed in the description of the video, so if you miss any and need to go back and check them out, they're going to be all listed below for you. So first up, I am a co-host for Historical Hellions. This is a historical romance book club where we read historical romances published before the year 2000. So I'm a co-host along with Jess from Peace Love Books and Samantha from Books with Samantha. Our October pick is going to be Breath of Magic by Teresa Medeiros. Very excited for this one. This is the gorgeous cover and the stunning step back as well. Teresa Medeiros is actually an author that we all three love, and so we're so excited to read more from her. This one is a time travel romance, and in here, the heroine, I think, is from the Salem witch trials, so like the 1600s, and she ends up coming to current day, present day, which when this book was published was in the 90s, so present day, she's in the 90s with the hero. So very intrigued to see that, because I think usually, like the time travels we read are usually like the present day hero or heroine going back in time, so it should be interesting and fun, I think, for the heroine to come to present day, and the hero, it says he's a reclusive billionaire who didn't believe in magic. So I'm very intrigued. Like I said, I love this author's writing, so very excited for this one. Our live show date, we will put it on our Instagram, but it's usually going to be towards the end of the month. Speaking of historical romances, I am a co-host for a Lisa Kleypas Ravenel's read-along that we have been doing for the past few months. So the October pick is Devil's Daughter by Lisa Kleypas. This is the 5th book in the Ravenel series, and I'm so excited. This is one of my all-time favorites from Lisa Kleypas, so I'm so excited to reread this one. Here is the gorgeous cover for this one, and then we have the step back moment as well. This whole series has been a reread for me, and it is the most fun. I love rereading Lisa Kleypas' historical romances. Very excited for this one, and this one, the heroine is a widowed single mom, and the hero is West Ravenel, who we have been seeing featured throughout the series, and I just love this book to pieces. It's one I have read a couple times, so I'm very excited to chat about this one with everybody in October. The live show date for this one is actually going to be on my channel on October 12th, and I'm so excited to chat about this one with everybody. Let me know if you're joining us with this Ravenel's read-along. All right, and then my other book club. So I am a co-host with Tori from Novel Life for our Leave It to the Prose book club, which is a historical fiction book club. We are actually doing another version or another round of our historical fiction readathon, and I'm so excited. This is actually the 3rd one we've done, and I am so excited for this version because for October, we're going to be doing a like spooky, gothic, paranormal, but make it historical fiction. So we're very excited for this round of it, and we have coincided our book club pick for October with the readathon being the readathon group pick. So similarly with what we did in our summer version, we're doing that again for the fall one. So whether you join us for the readathon and read some historical fiction books in the week that we're going to be having the readathon or not, or if you just want to read the group book / our book club pick for the month, you can do it either way. But our book club / group pick is going to be Upon a Starlit Tide by Kel Woods. Very intrigued by this one. Tori actually had a copy of it, and so when she told me about it, I looked at the synopsis and it sounded really fun. So this is, I want to say, like a historical fantasy. So I think it's kind of like Little Mermaid inspired, and I think it's set in the 1600s. I could be wrong, but very intrigued by this one. So the historical fiction readathon is going to be for a week long. We like to do those for our historical fiction read-alongs, and for this we are going to have it October 13th through the 19th. We're going to have some reading sprints on our different channels, a live show to wrap it all up and talk about our group pick. So we're very excited, which I'll have a TBR coming soon for the historical fiction readathon of the books I plan to read outside of this book club pick, because I still have to like pick some books, but some of the prompts are to read the group pick, of course, read a gothic historical, read a historical fantasy, which again the group pick would meet, read a book with a horror element, because of course we know there are some amazing horror historical fictions, read a book with magical realism. This could include time travel as well, because I feel like that's just very atmospheric and perfect, and then to read a book with a paranormal creature or aspect. So again, it could include a witch, it could be magic-y, it could be any of the things, and we're so excited excited of doing this like spooky season historical fiction readathon. So again, our group pick and our book club pick for the month is Upon a Starlit Tide by Kel Woods, and our live show for this is going to be on October 19th. So definitely join us along either for just this pick or for our whole readathon. Like I mentioned, my TBR for the readathon will be coming up soon as well. All right, and then the last like priority read, I do participate in Jess from Peace Love Books. She has a Patreon, and so she's been doing a Nora Roberts read along for the past almost 2 years, and so it's a fun way for me to try out different Nora Roberts books and make them like a priority to get to every month. And so it's really fun for myself to see which ones of Nora's I vibe with. So this month we're going to be reading Midnight Bayou, and I'm very excited. This one's set in New Orleans, and I'm intrigued by it immensely. I can't wait. I have the audiobook, and I can't wait to jump into it. All right, and then next I'm just going to be jumping into all of the October new releases. There are so many for this month. Quite a few I'm very excited for, so I'll definitely highlight and talk about those the most. But I just like to run down all of the new releases that are kind of on my radar / I want to put them on your radar in case you're interested. Again, they're all going to be linked below for you, so if you're going to go grab any and pre-order, you still have time to do that. But let's jump in, because the rest of the month I'm probably just going to mood read, do my own thing, and so definitely pull from some of these new releases as well. On October 2nd, we have Top Shelf by Tegan Hunter. This is one of her hockey romances in her series. I've actually read the first book in the series, and I have not caught up, and I know this is a later book in the series. Tegan Hunter is an author that I love when I'm in the mood for just kind of like a lower angst sports romance. Another one that I have on my list is Heartsick by Christina Forrest. This is actually a YA from her. I have liked her adult romances, and I thought it was fun to include this YA of hers. I really enjoy supporting this author. Also in October, we'll start seeing some like Christmas and holiday romances, because a lot of those are getting published starting in October and of course through December. So the first one is Yours for the Season by Emily Stone. This is out on October 7th. October 7th as well, we have Cowboy Casual by Holly Renee. So this is an author who has done fantasy romance before, which her fantasy romance didn't really work for me, but I am intrigued by this like cowboy western small town she's writing, and I love the like all pink cover. There's Beyond the Blue Horizon by A.L. Jackson. I think this is part of her Moonlit Ridge series possibly that she's been doing. This one, I did not enjoy the first book personally, so I've never continued on, but it's kind of like small town meets kind of like an MC type of setup. So this is a new one from her. Also on October 7th is Mate by Allie Hazelwood, which I know a lot of people are excited for. I personally probably won't be picking it up because I didn't enjoy Bride, but it's the second book in her paranormal romance. October 9th, we have Take This Heart by Willow Astor. This is a new series, a new start from this author. This is an author who I think I'm just not going to probably pick up her books anymore in the future. I have enjoyed the ones I've read, but I've never given anything like 5 stars. They're always like 3 or 4 stars. So like I personally just have so much on my TBR to get to. I do really enjoy this author as a person and supporting her books, so that's why I will definitely shout them out when they're coming out. And then there's Love Pucked by Emily Silver coming out on October 10th. This one is a sapphic romance, and this is an author that I have enjoyed in the past as well. Home Field Advantage by Jen McMahon comes out on October 10th. This is, I want to say, is it a baseball romance? I know I read the first book in the Small Town series, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was my first time reading this author earlier this year. Had a fun time with that one, so I definitely want to check this one out as well. We have a few on October 14th. First one is Revolve by Balcabra. This author, I think I read one of her books. Wasn't really for me, but I know that people have loved her books, and I think her covers are actually really pretty. Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal by Megan Quinn comes out on October 14th. I'm excited for this one. Megan Quinn is an author who's kind of hit and miss for me, but honestly, I enjoy picking hers up. I really liked her holiday one last year, and so she kind of works for me when I'm in the mood for those type of books. Road Trip with a Vampire by Jenna Levine. This one's out on October 14th as well. This is, I think, book 3 now in this author's kind of like paranormal rom-com series. I read the first 2 and they were fun. I gave them both 3 stars. So this one probably won't be a priority for me, but I think her covers are really fun, and just the idea of a paranormal rom-com sounds fun. And then the last one for October 14th on my radar is And Then There Was the One by Martha Waters. Very excited for this one. This is a historical romance author who I have read in the past and really enjoyed her historicals. I think she's switched it up and has written other like contemporary romances and things like that. And this one is described as a historical romance set in the 1930s, but make it a cozy murder mystery. It sounds so fun. It's been on my radar all year. Very excited for this one. Then we have Scrooge for the Holidays by Kayla Grouse coming out on October 16th. Another author that works for me when I'm in the mood for kind of a spicy but also emotional read, and I really enjoy her holiday ones, so I will probably check that one out when I am in the mood for holiday reads. All right, 3 books I am so hyped for October 21st, so they're all coming out the same day, and I can't wait. First one up is Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. So excited for this book. I've heard amazing things. I know there's like ghosts involved, and I can't wait. I actually have an arc of this one, and I've been kind of holding off because I just want to savor it. Same with the next one. I have an arc of this as well. This is The Devil She Knows by Alexandria Bellefleur. This author always works for me. I love her books. This is sapphic, and I'm pretty sure one of the heroines is like literally the devil or a demon. Comes out on October 21st as well, and I cannot wait to get into it. Then Secret Haven by Catherine Cowles is out on October 21st. This is the 6th and final book in her Sparrow Falls series, which is a small town, kind of romantic suspense vibes. This couple I have been salivating for since book 1, and I'm so excited for them to finally get their book, and I cannot wait. This is an amazing found family series that I'm just obsessed with. Every book has been 5 stars. Cannot wait to get to that one. All right, then a handful on October 23rd. So first up is Half-Light Harbor, Samantha Young. Very excited for this one. It's the start of a new series from this author, and her covers are always so stinking stunning, and I'm so excited to get to this one. Then we have The Bright Side of Christmas, Morgan Elizabeth, also out on October 23rd. This one I am the most excited for, probably because I enjoy this author's writing, and I think this cover is so cute. We have Holiday Unscripted by Natasha Madison out on October 24th, and then a little break from the holiday ones. So also on October 24th is Stand Your Ground by Candy Steiner. This is the, I don't know, 5th, 6th book in her hockey romance series she's been writing. I've read the first 2 and haven't caught up, but I do enjoy Candy's writing overall. One of my most anticipated for the year is The Wrath of the Fallen by Amber V. Nicole, coming out on October 28th. This is book 4 in her Gods and Monsters series, which is a fantasy romance series. The first book is the Book of Azrael, and I am dying for this book. I've loved the entire series so much, and I cannot wait for this next book. All right, and then the rest that I have are all out on October 28th, so this is going to be a stacked date of new releases. The first one is The Defender by Anna Huang. So this is the second book in her footballer / soccer here in America, her footballer sports romance series. I didn't really enjoy book 1, so I probably won't be like jumping it to get to this one. I think I enjoy her billionaire romances more. A Curse of Shadows and Ice by Katarina Mora is out on October 28th. This one is a like re-release, and I think she might have edited it as well, but it's the first like fantasy romance that she wrote years ago, and since she's been picked up by a publisher since, this book is getting a republish. So I'm kind of intrigued to check it out because I've only read her billionaire romances in the past and enjoy them. We have The Everlasting by Alexi Haro on October 28th. This is an author that has worked for me so many times in the past, so any book from them that they release is an auto buy, auto check it out for me, so I'm very excited for this one. A very like atmospheric. Claiming the Princess by Cherish Michaels comes out on October 28th. This one I'm excited for. This is a historical romance author that I really enjoy her books, and so I'm excited to get to this one. My Dark Ever After by Gianna Darling comes out on October 28th. This one I'm excited for. It's book 2, the final book in her duet that she is doing of like mafia romances. Book 1 was really fun when it came out in the like spring or early summer, and this one I'm excited to see how the story wraps up because it ended on a cliffhanger. These ones are like through Montlake, which is Amazon publishing, so they come with a KU read and listen, so I'll definitely be diving into that audiobook on release date. We have Fall at Once by Nora Everly coming out on October 28th. This one, I think this is the one that's Small Town that I put on my TBR. I saw the cover. Yes, Sloaney, single dad, firefighter, small town. It's the third book in a Cozy Creek collection series. So honestly, I don't think I've ever read this author, but I was intrigued by the cover, the blurb, and of course the cat on the cover as well. Cowboy It's Cold Outside by Maisie Yates is out on October 28th. I think I've read this author before, some of her holiday romances, and I thought the cover for this one was really cute. Cowboy Western, but make it holiday romance. Some Kind of Famous by Ava Wilder is out on October 28th. This one, I saw the cover and it says it's a steamy, emotional, small-town romance with a disgraced ex-musician and a local handyman. They try to resist their growing attraction to each other until a broken-down house forces them together. Oh, okay, I remember I wrote this one down. I love one when people are like fixing up a house, so that is why it's on my TBR. All right, those are all the new releases that I have on my radar for October. There are so many, such a stacked month. I'm very excited. Can't wait to continue reading some fall and just stay in that spooky season. We'll see if I start jumping into some of the holiday like Christmassy romances. Might try to wait until November this year, but we shall see. You never know with me. Very excited for the month either way. Definitely let me know in the comments if there are any in October that I missed that you are dying to get to. Love to know. Drop them in the comments. If you're going to be joining for any of my book club reads or read-alongs or the historical fiction readathon, I would love to know that as well. Cannot wait. So excited to get into so many of these. If you'd rather leave me an emoji in the comments today to let me know that you watched this video, leave me anything like witchy for Breath of Magic. If there's like a broom, I want to say, or like any potions or a witch emoji, definitely leave me that for the witchy heroine in this one, as well as some of those like atmospheric ones I plan to read for the historical fiction readathon. So do that. Leave me any like witch emoji in the comments. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!